We'll talk about this in Buenos Aires during the G20 summit coming up next week. More American lives have been lost from wildfires this year than from any other type of natural disaster. And now USDA and the Department of Interior leaders are asking lawmakers to do more to prevent wildfires. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock reports.
Top cabinet officials are calling for congressional action to help prevent future forest fires like the one that recently devastated the community of Paradise.
It is unsustainable and unacceptable that we have the devastation, the loss of life, the expense. Interior and agriculture are spending billions of dollars every year fighting these forest fires, which that money could be much better spent on improving infrastructure, our trail systems, habitat conservation.
Leaders are asking Congress to grant them additional authorities to manage forests on federal land, mainly through the expansion of the so-called Good Neighbor Authority to tribes and counties, which Perdue says will help build local partnerships to prevent future fires.
A well-managed, well-groomed forest is always better for all those kind of issues and the multi-uses of, as well as providing economy and jobs for rural communities that's needed.
Perdue says it could take years to catch up on forest management due to long periods of neglect, for which Zinke blames, quote, radical environmental groups. But he says the significant cost of thinning forests could be a business opportunity.
And we're looking at hundreds of millions of dollars and perhaps billions of dollars to remove the dead and dying timber today, given the scale of what we have. But there's some good technology on biofuels.
Leaders now look to farm state lawmakers who are reportedly still wrapping up negotiations on the forestry title of the 2018 Farm Bill.
We would ask that Congress give us the authority to do what we know how to do in the U.S. Forest Service and the Bureau of Land Management, and that's to take care of our environment and beautify these areas while we protect the homes and the people who live among our gorgeous forests.
As fires begin to fade, other risks remain. Zinke says recent fires have burned through old mines and have likely introduced hazardous materials into watersheds. Fire-affected areas are also particularly prone to landslides, which means USDA and the Department of the Interior will continue working with rural communities to prevent further destruction. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
This spring, the USDA celebrated the fire funding fix passed by Congress, which freed up fire suppression funds so the department wouldn't have to borrow from its own fire prevention programs. That fix, however, doesn't take effect until late 2019. Our weather expert, meteorologist Christina Loren, is standing by. She's got your forecast.